tell you. Anyone can become a Jedi. The Force flows through all living things. It's true, technically true. A moisture farmer, a scavenger, a queen, a slave boy. The midichlorians don't care about your bloodline. The Force doesn't check your credentials before it moves through you. But here's the thing they don't tell you. Anyone can become a Jedi. But not everyone gets to. A Jedi Master looks at you. They search your heart. They search your future. They see potential. They also see risk. Because the Jedi aren't just teachers, they're guardians. Guardians of a peace that's always one match away from burning. And you might be that match. You might have darkness in you, a flash of anger, a seed of pride, a wound that never healed. The Jedi sees it, they feel it. And they ask themselves the question that decides your entire existence. Is this one worth the gamble? Can I train the darkness out of them before it trains them? Most of the time, the answer is no. Not because you're weak, because they're scared. Scared of another Darth Vader, scared of another fallen temple. Scared of looking at a student and seeing their own failure reflected back. So they let you go. They send you back to your farm, your city, your nothing. You don't have what it takes, they say. What they mean is, I don't have the courage to find out if you do. The Sith don't wait for an invitation. The Sith hunt. They don't sit in a tower meditating on your potential for betrayal. They count on it. They want the darkness in your heart. They feed it. You're angry. Good, let's build on that. You're impatient. Perfect patience is for the weak. You want revenge? Finally, someone who understands. The Sith will train anyone who can hold a lightsaber, anyone who can hate, anyone who's been told no one too many times. They collect the rejected, the furious, the broken, and they give them power. Not because they believe in them, because every Jedi they create is one more soldier in a war against the light. And because, deep down, they know something the Jedi forgot.
Darkness is patient.
It can wait. So here's the tragedy. The Jedi could have trained you. They could have taught you control, understanding, humility. They could have shown you that the anger in your chest doesn't have to be a weapon. It could be a teacher. But they didn't. They were too afraid of what you might become. So they left you exactly where the Sith wanted you. And now the Sith have you. And they're not subtle about it. They hand you a red blade and say, feel that. That's freedom. They teach you impatience disguised as decisiveness. Pride disguised as power. Hatred disguised as strength. And the worst part, it works. For a while. But here's what the Sith don't tell you either. The dark side takes. It takes your patience until you can't wait 5 minutes without violence. It takes your humility until you can't see anyone but yourself. It takes your understanding until every voice is either an enemy or a tool. The Jedi wanted you to be peaceful. The Sith wanted you to be powerful. Neither of them asked what you want. Maybe that's the real lesson. Not about light or dark. About who gets to choose. About who's allowed to learn. About a galaxy full of potential, left to rot because the people with power were too scared to share it. But here's what I haven't told you. I was you. The Jedi brought me to their temple. The masters meditated for days about my fate. They didn't expect that I would meditate too. Other than my pain, they saw no dark in me. But I saw them in my meditations, filling me with darkness. They wanted to train me, I told them no and went on my way. Before I even arrived to my transport, they were waiting to kill me. 2 Jedi Masters and a handful of their students. I could feel the darkness in them, the hatred for my decision. I didn't want to hurt anyone. Really, I didn't. But when the Jedi activated his saber, I was forced to react. I took the power of that saber, down to last molecule of energy it could produce. I created a wall and made my escape on another ship leaving. They hunted me for months, looking for any clues of my existence. The word reached the darkness, and before I knew it, a Sith Lord was standing at the foot of my bed as I was waking. I had been expecting them sooner, so I really wasn't surprised. He seemed fearless, confident. An enemy of my enemy is a friend. That it was his downfall, his head made its way back to the Emperor with a message carved into it. Leave me alone. I left on a trade ship bound for a system called Sol. I used an escape pod to reach a planet they called Earth. Now I'm just waiting until the day they finally find me. And I am forced to react again.